Hello students and welcome back. This is the part 3 of the manufacturing industries MCQ. I hope आपको मेरा part 1 और part 2 अच्छा लगा होगा. Let's start the part 3. Which of the following is not an inorganic chemical? Sulfuric acid, alkalis, nitric acid or petrochemicals? It's very easy one, I know. The answer is petrochemicals are not an inorganic material. Where was the first successful textile mill established in India? In Chennai in 1954, in Ahmedabad in 1858, in Mumbai in 1854 or in Kolkata in 1816. And answer for this, students, is it was established in India first in Mumbai in 1854. Which of the following cities is the electronic capital of India? Hyderabad, Delhi, Mumbai or Bangalore? And students, answer for this is Bangalore is the city which has emerged as an electronic capital of India. Which marketing body does all public sector undertakings market their steel through? BHEL, NTPC, SAIL or TISCO? And students, answer for this is the marketing body which does all public sector undertakings for the steel, they do it through SAIL, that is Steel Authority of India Limited. Which of the following industries has been a major foreign exchange earner in the last few years? Tourism industry, information technology industry, engineering industry or electronic industry? And answer for the students is, we know in last few years IT or information technology industry, which deals in software production and software creation, has been a major foreign exchange earner. So answer is IT or information technology industry. Which country is a major importer of Indian yarn? So students, Indian yarn जो है वो काफी export होता है. So which country imports or major importer of this? Bhutan, Spain, Indonesia or Japan? And answer for this it is Japan is the major importer of Indian yarn. Which among the following countries is the largest exporter of raw jute and jute goods? Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bangladesh or India? So students, this is a tricky question. Just remember, you may get confused in such question or MCQ. The question is, who is the largest exporter of raw jute and jute goods? Answer for this is Bangladesh. But India is the largest producer of the raw jute and jute goods, not the exporter. So answer is Bangladesh. Let's read in the book also. So when we refer the book, India is the largest producer of raw jute and jute goods and stands at second place as an exporter after Bangladesh. And most of the mills are located in West Bengal, mainly along the banks of Hooghly River in a narrow belt. The first jute mill was set up near Kolkata in 1855 at Rishra. After partition in 1947, the jute mills remained in India, but 3/4 of the jute producing area went to Bangladesh, erstwhile East Pakistan. Which of the following inorganic chemicals is used for the making of glass, soaps, detergents and paper? Alkalis, sulfuric acid, soda ash or nitric acid? And students, answer for this is soda ash is an inorganic chemical which is used in making most of the glass, soaps, detergent and paper. Which of the following group of factors is a prime group for the location of aluminium smelting plant? Labor and raw material, capital and market, capital and transport or raw material and electricity? Answer for this, students, is raw material and electricity is the prime factor. Which of the following industries is in private sector? Dabur, Steel Authority of India Limited or SAIL, Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited or BHEL, or Hindu Aluminum Company or Hindalco? And students, answer for this is Dabur is a industry or company which is in private sector because it is owned by the private person or a private group of people. Which of the following is not a private sector industry? Dabur, TISCO, SAIL or Bajaj Auto Limited? So we know, students, Dabur Industries is a private sector, Tata Industries Steel is also private because it's owned by Tata Sons. Steel Authority of India Limited is not owned by a private group of people, so that is not a private sector industry. Which of the following factors are not necessary to set up an iron and steel plant? Good resource of limestone and manganese, availability of coking coal, proximity to iron ore mines, or nearness to a water body to discharge waste. And students, answer for this is nearness to a water body to discharge waste is not necessary to set up an iron or steel plant. What is the correct meaning of agglomeration economies? तो आई थिंक हमने ये फर्स्ट पार्ट में भी किया था एमसीक्यू इस टाइप का ही. इसका आंसर है मैनी इंडस्ट्रीज टेंड टू कम टुगेदर टू मेक यूज ऑफ द एडवांटेजेस ऑफर्ड बाय द अर्बन सेंटर्स लाइक services and secondary services. So that is the meaning of agglomeration economies. When and where was the first cement plant set up in India? Porbandar in 1924, Dalmia Nagar in 1937, Chennai in 1904, or Kottayam in 1967. And students' answer for this is it was set up in Chennai in 1904. Which of the following industries belong to the category of heavy industries? Electric bulbs, knitting needles, watches, or shipbuilding? Students, I think this is an easy one. Electric bulbs is small scale industry. Knitting needles is also small scale industry. And watches also is not a heavy industry. It could fall in small scale also. Shipbuilding, whereas need lot of resources and lot of labor and time, it comes into the category of heavy industries. Which are the two prime factors for the location of aluminium industry? तो aluminium industry को लोकेशन जो होती है उसके लिए क्या दो इंपॉर्टेंट बातें ज़रूरी हैं? ऑप्शंस हैं cheap and regular supply of electricity and bauxite, market and labor, transport network and water supply, or none of the above. And students' answer for this is cheap and regular supply of electricity and bauxite. So students, if we see in the ref of the book, bauxite, the raw material used in the smelters, is a very bulky, dark reddish colored rock. The flow chart given below shows the process of manufacturing of aluminium. Regular supply of electricity and an assured source of raw material, that is bauxite, at minimum cost are the two prime factors for location of this industry. So आप देख रहे हैं फिगर में process of manufacturing of aluminium, 4 to 6 tons of bauxite gets converted into 2 tons of alumina, and 2 tons of alumina gets converted into 1 ton of aluminium. So this is the process of manufacturing. If you see the book also, bauxite, the raw material, gets transported through rail or ship. Alumina is, the bauxite is crushed and alumina is dissolved out, then the smelting is done. Which of the following industries is not a heavy industry? Cement, shipbuilding, cotton textile, or iron and steel? So students, I think we know it very well. It's very easy. Cotton textile is the industry which is not a heavy industry. Which of the following are the major water polluting industries? इसमें कॉम्बिनेशन आपको चूज करना है. ऑप्शंस हैं फर्स्ट टैनरीज, सेकंड केमिकल इंडस्ट्रीज एंड ब्रिक किल्स, थर्ड रिफाइनरीज एंड फोर्थ इज ब्रिक किल्स. सो आपने देखे हैं ऑप्शंस 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 2 and 3, 1 and 4. And the correct answer is 1 and 2. That means tanneries or chemical industries and brick kilns, these two are the major water polluting. Tanneries होती हैं जहाँ पे लेदर मैन्युफैक्चर होता है, लेदर बनता है. लेदर को बार बार पानी में डाला जाता है और बार बार उसको धोया जाता है. बहुत वाटर पोल्यूशन होता है उससे. केमिकल इंडस्ट्रीज तो आपको पता ही है. एनीवेज दे डू pollute the water. So answers 1 and 2. Which of the following developments usually follows after industrial activity? Electrification, urbanization, mining, or agriculture? And students, again an easy one. Answer to this is urbanization. Which of the following is an electronics industry? Balco Korba, Tisco Jamshedpur, BHEL, Hyderabad, or HMT, Bengaluru? So I think again it's very easy. We know Balco is an aluminium industry, Tisco is iron and steel industry, Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited is an electronic industry. So answer is BHEL, Hyderabad. And students, this brings to the last question of part 3 also. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Which of the following is a negative effect of industrialization? Rapid urbanization, pollution, economic growth, or foreign exchange earnings? And I think again it's a very easy one. The negative effect of industrialization is only one in these four, that is pollution. क्योंकि इससे pollution बढ़ता है and it deteriorates the environment. So thank you students for watching this video. I wish you all the success and good luck for your exam and life. Keep watching, keep sharing.